Born to Ride Radio.
I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to ride.
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio.
Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation at 863-225-2000. Now, here's more of your hosts, Fester Jenkins and Mama Dukes on Born to Ride Radio.
Welcome back to another edition of Born to Ride Radio on the Boss Hogg Radio Network. We're in the studio this evening, back from Panama City Beach. Yes.
Nice.
Ever been to that beach, DB?
No, I have not.
That is a beautiful
You already
beach.
knew the answer to that. I don't think DB has been out of, is it Polk or Hillsborough County?
No, I live in Hernando.
He lives in Hernando.
Okay, so he does venture away.
Yeah,
But
he does travel from
there
Hernando to Polk
here
County.
and back. DB, you missed
Central
it.
Florida.
You missed it, DB. I think it was a very good show. It was a very good time. Your wife would have enjoyed it.
Well, I was well entertained just from the event that y'all put on while we were doing Born to Ride Radio last week.
Yeah, I had to tell my family about that today. And, they were like, no, there's no way that's real. And I'm like, well, I sure didn't tell another man who was, that my other half thought it was okay. Like, you didn't see the other part, did you? Like
No.
The big show?
No, but I was told.
Yeah.
I was told.
It was interesting.
Absolutely. It was a blast. Anyway, before we get started on the stories there and everything, I'm Fester Jenkins,
Oh, I'm Mama Dukes.
and we've got DB in the studio operating the cameras and helping us out. And want to thank Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. I'm having to do two things at once. This is normally Ron's job, okay? And I'm trying to answer the phone here and everything. Why don't you do Rubenstein while I talk to Jeff here?
Why can't I talk to Jeff? It's brought to you by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. You can go to their website, too, www.fightforyou.com. Rubenstein Law. So, DB,
Yes.
on with the show.
On with the show. Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Oh, my gosh. We had so much. It was a good time. It was a very good time. Like, we needed it.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
Did you see my pictures on Facebook? Remind me to show you. Fester here made us look like Northerners. So we took some us time, and we went down and we stayed we went down on the beach on Saturday, I believe it was. And let me just
please tell me y'all weren't wearing fanny packs.
No,
I can't promise. I bought another fanny pack to add to my collection.
Oh wow!
But just so. This is why I said we look like Northerners.
Oh, wow. That's an impressive farmer's tan.
Yes,
that is
isn't
very
it?
impressive.
Very, very.
well, okay. You think about it. For the last month, every weekend, we have been at events in the beaten ass sun.
Yes.
I mean, and
where you have to wear your shirt.
Yeah, I mean, in other words, I'd have been a red tomato if I had wore those events, shirtless.
Yes. Oh,
We so had the whole Northerner thing. We didn't even look like we were from the state of Florida, but we had a good time. We watched the Gary Michaels hypnotist comedy show. Mm-hmm. It was really good. Very, very good. I mean, from what I remember of it.
It was hilarious.
It was, yeah.
but I would think even if he wasn't putting on a hypnotist show, he just has that charisma already.
He does.
He's very entertaining.
He's very, very, very funny. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
If you don't have him on Facebook, you should add him on Facebook because his poor girlfriend, she loves that man.
So anyway, I'll tell you. Okay, one of his posts, and you're thinking this is kind of like a self-reflecting one here. He says, "I knew middle age was going to suck. I wasn't looking forward to the loss of hair, gaining the weight,
saggy boobs,
and loss of libido. But I didn't think it would happen to my girlfriend first."
Yeah, you never want it to happen to the other one first.
Oh my goodness, some of his posts, like this one, you had a good night when your first call the next morning is from the bank making sure your card wasn't stolen.
You don't even remember what you bought.
Yeah.
Or what you spent it on.
It was a very good show. Here, DB, let me just show you this. So I don't know. I know there's a video out there surfacing, and I know someday this is going to be like.
Now, just to let you know, I did mention, you're center stage too. I did mention that to make sure, like I even did it later, make sure everybody goes to the Boss Hogg Radio Facebook page to see the episode where you got hypnotized. It was, at first I was like, when as I'm watching it live, I'm like, oh, she's just playing along. But then what convinced me was there was no way that any individual, no matter how much you practice, could forget the number 2 every time. That was astonishing.
The thing is, like, after it was over, okay, when he's first doing it, like, you close your eyes, your mind immediately goes to, oh, this is fake. It's not going to happen,
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you're like, titted over on some strange lady's shoulders, and this guy's like scratching himself in front of you. And even afterwards, like, I think afterwards, because he said you won't remember it, and then afterwards, because he kept, thank you, honey.
So anyway,
perfect, thank you.
We're talking to him after the show, and he says, and she says, no, I can't remember anything, and he says, now, I can have you remember everything if you want. Now, I mean, she was smiling, she was grinning, she was just, and so he said, he does this, and she's still smiling for a few seconds, and I guess about 5 seconds elapse, and then all of a sudden, just the facial features change completely, and it's like, oh my gosh, what did I do? She remembered what she had done underneath, hypnosis there. Yeah.
I don't usually do stuff like that. And it's not really, I don't know. I just don't usually do stuff like that. But then after we did it on air, hi, Skylar.
Hi. Skylar walked in the studio.
Yeah, and gave us the new Born to Ride magazine. And I just opened it up to... Okay, I did have it.
What you got?
Patience. Super excited. Look at this.
Oh, that's some pictures
the Cannabis Festival.
Pictures from the Cannabis
I know.
Fest.
I'm so excited.
My hair was so messy that day. I remember.
That's okay.
It was
You
extra
still
fluffy.
look super cute. I'm so excited over it. So excited.
Yes.
But we're planning our next one. We have two two
Oh,
more
nice.
Cannabis Fest. We have a lot more events coming up. But anyways, so when you're doing it, you think that you're going to be able to, like, I guess it works or it doesn't work. Like, that's just this. And he did this thing out in the audience after the show. He did this thing where he has you close your eyes. You put one thumb up like this and your hand like this. And his voice is very hypnotizing.
Soothing.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And
He does have, when we spoke to him on the radio that time, Gary Michaels, he had one of those voices that I was like, you should do radio. And he's like, I did radio.
he did. He
Number of years.
does. And
This
we're
is-
like all out there. And, you know, we close our eyes and everything. And you're listening to him. Well, at some point, I'm like, oh no, I'm done. So I like put my hands down, like I'm done. Like I could feel myself. So I watched it for a little bit, and I guess when he does the balloon thing, like your hands this one starts weighing down, and once you get it up, like it's kind of maybe his signal, like you're in it. And he walk up to him, and they're just sitting there, you know, like this. And he will walk up to them and say something in their ear or something. And next thing you know, they're like, boop. And I'm like, oh, man.
That's kind of scary.
But the thing was, listen, there was two guys on stage, okay, during this. Let me pull the picture up because, sorry, guys, you'll have to find the video. But
This is radio, too.
Yes, I know. So
Let me pull the
Born to
picture up
Ride
so
radio.
you all can't
well,
see
we
it.
have the live feed. Okay. You see this big guy right here? Big
Yes.
guy.
Yeah.
Big guy, okay? And then you see this pretty corn-fed boy right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
absolutely.
After he wakes us up, here I am, by the way. Yeah. So, anyways,
Y'all are all napping.
after he wakes us up, like I'll start laughing. Just so at one point he, I guess, tells us, no, not guess. I know now. He tells us like, if I touch you, then when I tell you to wake up, like you're gonna think every time I shake your hand, you're gonna think I'm the most disgusting person there is. Or then he'd tap another one. When you stand up, you're going to have a really bad case of jock itch, right? To this big guy who was there with all his biker
All I'm
buddies.
picturing as you're describing this is, do you guys remember the show Whose Line Is It Anyways? And like they have that scene with the party where you have to figure out who's doing what. You know, you have the guy who's actually a dog, and then you have the guy who's an ostrich, and then you have the
Yeah.
guy who thinks that you're the most disgusting person
that
in the
Dave?
world.
Yeah,
Jeff?
we've got Dave and
Okay.
Jeff on the line there. We probably ought to, I guess enough of recapping.
No, we're not done with this
We're not
story.
done?
We're
Okay.
just going to join the rest of the game on
Okay.
because you got to hear this part.
Well, I'm good with when you started saying jock itch.
Yeah, no.
I'm tuning out already.
He got a little excited.
Dave, are you there?
I'm here and I'm fascinated.
Okay.
What are you fascinated about, the jock itch?
Yeah, that's always been a point of fascination for me.
Let's see if we can
Why
get.
why did God invent that?
Who knows? Okay.
You know what?
I guess the women ask, why did they invent yeast infections either, I suppose.
Welcome to Born to Ride Radio,
Yeah.
where we discuss jock itch and yeast infections.
Yeah, because I actually did ask God why he, she, or it invented jock itch, and God said, "Why do you people put doilies on chairs? That really upsets me."
Did he look like Morgan
you know.
Freeman? That's how I picture
He
it.
sounded exactly like Morgan Freeman.
I knew it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave, I'm going to try and get Jeff on the line here also with us. Have a two-way phone party. Jeff, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How's it going?
Oh, awesome. Just fine.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome to Born to Ride Radio this Thursday evening. What's going on? What's happening? Jeff, you want to share with us first?
Sure, yes. We've got the big Power Elite Lima half mile this Saturday, May 8th, at the Allen County Fairgrounds up here. They run the pro race there the end of June, and I was able to get in here, and thanks to a lot of help, like Turner Racing helping out with us, and Donley Excavating, along with Super Plumber, and it takes a village really to make this thing work, and man, we're excited. I think we're expecting probably over 300 racers here this weekend, and right now I'm just in in the facility here at the fairgrounds, just chilling out, watching it rain a little bit.
Well, that's up in Ohio, so clearly I guess it's starting to open up a little bit, coming back to a little bit of normalcy up there in the Midwest.
Yeah, it is. I believe Indiana, where I'm from, they lifted the mask mandate, and over here in Ohio, they're talking about 100% capacity over here with social distancing, and obviously still got to wear your mask if you got it. But yeah, things are starting to open up a little bit, and I know, this is the first time in 20 years that amateur motorcycle racing has been back to the Allen County Fairgrounds, and not only that, but we got a lot of great pro riders coming in to race the Power Elite classes. We have the likes of Sammy Halbert coming in, along with Brandon Robinson, the Honda factory team, Turner Racing, and a lot of these Dalton Gauthier out of Pensacola, Florida down there. He's coming up, Brandon Kitchen. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So this is really going to be a national / non-national event. So whatever the fans, see at the end of June, they're gonna see the same thing here, and maybe a better racetrack, cooler temperatures, and it's raining right now. And for once, I want to welcome the rain coming in and getting that track dialed in. And anytime Mother Nature can water for us, that's great. So track's looking awesome. It's looking to be a great event. $20 for adults to get in, 10 for kids, 5 and under free. And we got a family pack, 2 adults, 2 kids at $40. You can't beat it. So, to be able to come in and watch some of the top pro racers from all over the country and the teams and top amateur racers coming in, man, everybody's excited about it. And, I tell people I literally got to take my phone in the shower, and that is no joke, so I'm constantly answering emails and messages, and that's what it takes. Welcome to the life of a promoter.
Well, that's awesome. Now, I'm seeing here, this is a half-mile flat track, which means it's certainly bigger than the East Bay Raceway track was. What kind of speeds are they going to be doing on this flat track here?
Yeah, East Bay Raceway down there in Tampa, that's a 3/8 mile, and this here in Lima's a half-mile cushion pea gravel. Down there it's a clay-based, and up here, you're going to have spray coming off the rear tires, and totally an extreme flat track event. And man, it's like I said, it's going to be, the track up here is about 90 feet wide. So you're going to see guys going in 5, 6, 7 wide, I believe, and the track's going to be fast. And I would say by the end of the straightaway, guys will be doing well over 100 mile an hour going into the corners, and side by side, and throwing rooster tails on each other. So better have a lot of tear offs, and it's the the guy that's really probably the best shape that wins this thing. So I think the pro event, we might have a 25 lap main event. And, man, it's going to be one hell of a show for all these fans coming in, and even the amateurs, amateur guys looking up to the pro guys, and that's what it's all about, and getting to mingle with them a little bit, and being close to the racetrack and being on the same racetrack, and, that's what it's all about, one big family sport.
Okay, awesome. Now, again, for the listeners, one more time, some of the gate passes and admission time.
Yes, gates open at 10 a.m., and the adult tickets are $20 for an adult ticket, and kids are, 6 to 17, those are $10, and kids 5 and under free. And then we have the family pack, 2 adults, 2 kids for $40. And one thing that I'm allowing, to happen is those ticket prices are going to be good for them to mingle, come down in the pits, meet their riders, see the bikes, and so nothing's going to be partitioned off, and that's going to be part of their ticket price. And you want to get the fans involved a little bit, and we will grant that for them to come in and meet some of their favorite racers.
Now, do they have to just pick them up when they get there, or can they get them online?
No, it will be, tickets will be sold the same day as the event. So this Saturday, May 8th, 10 a.m., and you can get your tickets right at the gate and come on in. And we got food vendors here, and like I said, we're looking for a great event. We got riders coming in from all over the country, and first time in 20, 25 years that racing has been amateur racing has been put back on here at Lyman, and now you add into all the pro mix, all the pro guys coming. Gosh, what better show? What better show can you have?
Well, awesome, folks. If you're listening and you're anywhere in the Ohio area, that this Saturday, Allen County Fair. That's 2750 Harding Highway, Lima, Ohio. So, anything else before you get out of here, Jeff, that you want to add to it?
Yeah, hey, real quick. Yeah, I just wanted to thank, Born to Ride TV and Magazine. They're a big supporter of mine, and helping me out getting the word out there with the Boss Hogg Radio show, and doing videos for me and doing some flyers for me. And Rubenstein Law out of Miami, Florida. Can't thank them enough for helping out. Like I said, Super Plumber, Turner Racing, Donnelly Excavating, the list goes on and on. So RPM Promotions, the company I own, and my staff. So I just want to thank everybody, thank all the racers and fans that will attend this event. And I wanted to let you know, Jackie Van Ham will be up here live streaming this event for free. So people that live in California, Florida, wherever, that can't make the event, they will be able to go on Chopper Town. That will be handling this. Jackie will handle this through Chopper Town and RPM Promotions page, and you will get to see some great racing for free on live stream.
Well, that's awesome. Great way to end that, because certainly not everybody's going to be able to get up there, and that's a great way of enjoying some of the excitement there. Appreciate it, Jeff.
Yes, and that live stream goes on at 12:50 because that's when opening ceremonies start, and then heat's kicking off at 1 o'clock and mains to follow. So they're going to see a lot of great action with Jackie. Does one hell of a job, and Jackie will be in charge of that live stream. And so, like I said, thanks again for having me on. I appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you guys here in the future when I'm down there putting on some races in Florida coming up.
Certainly look forward to it, Jeff. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.
Damn.
Okay.
That sounds like fun, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
I'll have to check out the live stream.
The Power Elite and Super Hooligan. Have you guys gone to Super Hooligan races?
I have not.
Oh, my gosh. It's this half-mile flat track race, and these guys are zooming around there. Sometimes in the hooligan races, they don't have brakes.
Wow. They just use their feet?
How do they slow down? Is it like the Flintstones?
They just shut down the throttle, and the bike starts to coast. It's like Billy Lane's his like sort of board track type races that he does, Sons of Speed. They're like that. They don't have brakes. They just sort of ease off the throttle and hope for the best. Yeah. So that's May 8th coming up. May 8th.
This Saturday.
11 to 7, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing. Very cool.
Now, Dave.
That's fun. Yeah.
As editor-in-chief of this conglomeration called Born to Ride, what's going on? What's happening? What can you share with the listeners here?
Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you something. We have got so much going on right now because the May issue, which if it's not out already, it'll be out any second.
Well, Skylar brought in some to us, and so we're just now kind of perusing it ourselves there.
Cool. Do you see the article about Xavier Murrell in there?
I have not gotten that far yet.
I saw
amazing.
it.
Yeah, he's
the bike builder.
This guy. Yeah, he's a bike builder, but he was famous for being the drummer of Buckcherry.
Oh, wow.
Rock and roll band. And so he's this rock and roll guy that's always been into motorcycles. And he actually won the Bike of the Year a couple years ago at the Big Easy Riders Bike Show. And so he got involved the same time I did with the High Seas Rally. And we got him to build this amazing custom bike. You'll see pictures of it in there.
Yeah, I've always got a soft spot for bobbers, and that's a beautiful-looking bobber.
Yeah, man, that thing is going to be, given away to some lucky person on that cruise. So that's pretty neat. Also, it's, because of Mother's Day coming up.
Yeah.
The whole issue is kind of our Mother's Day, all the women who ride out there. And we got a great article about Valerie Thompson in there. who's the fastest woman on 2 and 4 wheels.
The queen of
You know.
speed.
She is. She is. She's amazing and such a nice person. And we've got, all of these amazing stories. And I just got one yesterday from a guy who, it's not in that issue. It'll be out in a month or two. But this guy decided, he didn't go to Vietnam, but he wanted to ride his Harley all through Vietnam and just sort of as a tribute to all the people who never made it back kind of thing. I mean, we get the most amazing stories from different people all over the country, all over the world, really. And that's part of, the whole Born to Ride family, It's growing in leaps and bounds, guys. Really cool.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this one is it's for the ladies. It's about Mother's Day, and it's about all the women who ride out there. And it's also, I'll tell you another thing is, Nefarious James always comes up with some great wild story, to talk to us about. Well, he had a story ready to go, and all of a sudden at the last minute, he stopped and he changed the story completely. And it was because a good friend of his got hit by a guy in a cage who was probably texting or something like that, and that just fired Nefarious James up. And so at the same time, we were explaining to him about Think Motorcycle. And that's, something that Born to Ride and Rubenstein Law have put together to teach people and give tips to people, not only people that ride motorcycles, but people that don't ride motorcycles too. And so that's kind of a great thing. So yeah, we have got so much going on in this May issue as we barrel into summer, all of us. It's an exciting time. We've got Rob Schwellinger of R&R Cycles. He's going to be part of, and this guy is an amazing bike builder himself. He's going to be part of the big Moto Fest coming up, the Born to Ride Great American Moto Fest.
In July.
Happening
Yep.
July 24th at the Boss Hogg Ranch, everybody, in Plant City.
Absolutely.
Incredible
Yes, sir.
rally. Yeah. So it's just nonstop. I mean, you talk about any and everything that has anything to do with motorcycles. We are doing it. It's going to be a great year for Born to Ride, everybody.
Crystal Harley Davidson this month. It looks like they have something going on every day of the month through the month of May.
Wow.
Ride and smell the flowers the entire month.
Well, we're coming to the bottom of the hour. It's time to take a short break, pay a few bills. We couldn't put this program on without Rubenstein Law, and so we want to thank them again. And again, always, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. We fight for you. And we'll be back in just a moment, folks.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer, on average, got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Find us on Facebook, Born to Ride TV and magazine, the ultimate multimedia biker experience.
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio. You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation by calling 863-225-2000.
Welcome back to Born to Ride Radio this Thursday evening, May 6th. Wow. Almost a week into the month already there. Anyway, let's get back, see if we can get Dave back on the line. Dave, are you there?
Yes, we're brought to you today by Yops Cream Pies. Yops, you've had worse things in your mouth.
Okay. And the face on DB's, expression there.
I'm just trying to figure out who he's been talking to. Thought I kept that a pretty good secret.
And we got the Rosie ride to talk about too, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And for that, we actually have Angela Raines, and she's on the line. I'm going to bring her into the conversation here. Angela, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome to Born to Ride Radio.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, our pleasure. Absolutely.
Thanks for being had. I'm sorry. I'm just in a mood. You guys go right ahead.
I love it. Keep going.
Well, we want to hear all about the Rosie ride, I got to see some great video that Ron did. I don't know what year it was, if it was last year or what, but I've seen great footage of the Rosie the Riveter ride. So tell us a little bit about that. That's Sunday, May 30th. That's coming up soon, a police-escorted ride and all kinds of fun stuff at Crystal Harley-Davidson. What's going to happen?
There is so much going on. I'm first of all, I'm very excited to be a part of this. Rosie the Riveter. So it's going to be happening on Sunday, May 30th, and my band, actually, myself and my 5 other bandmates, are going to be taking the stage sometime between the 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock hour, and we're ready just to rock the stage. And this is a ride for you ladies out there, but I think all you men can come to and enjoy some of the festivities with the music, and there's going to be like a Rosie the Riveter lookalike contest, which I actually thought about doing myself, but I don't really look like Rosie, but hey, it's all for fun, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do it.
You should do it.
Yeah. I got
a little bit too much facial hair, right, Dave?
That's trimmable.
What's wrong with that? I'll shave if you want. I could get that red polka dotted little do-rag,
I think you should try it.
I've got a I don't know. I don't know if my muscle's as big as Rosie's.
I know that we have a new hire at FTW, and she and I will be there. Her name's Lucy, and she and I will be doing the Rosie the Riveter contest.
Awesome.
Oh, no kidding.
Fun. Yeah.
That is
so there's
great.
that.
So the band, what kind of, do you have your own music, or what do you emulate?
Yeah, well, it's funny. I've got my own songs. Yes, one of them actually is something that it's been requested that I do this song because there's a line dance that goes to the song. So earlier, before the performance, I actually will be teaching that line dance. So if there's anyone out there that likes to learn some new moves, I will be teaching that, which is kind of funny because I've actually never taught the line dance myself, but I'm always up for a challenge. So I will be teaching that prior to the show. But yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I've been compared to the likes of kind of the female version of Leonard Skinnard. So a little rockin'.
That sounds awesome.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. It's always a good time.
So will you be dressed like Rosie the Riveter on stage?
I thought about it. I'm really not that good at doing my own makeup. And so I'm not sure if I could actually
I'll
make
show
myself
up early, and I will do your makeup for you, and we'll do it that way.
Yes, let's do it. Yeah,
absolutely. I will help you out.
I'll bring my due. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is all happening at the Crystal Harley-Davidson?
Yep, Crystal Harley-Davidson in Homosassa, Florida, May 30th on a Sunday. So it's going to be a great time. I think there's, beyond the lookalike contest, I think they're actually doing a kind of show off your ride at the same time. And there's several other festivities coming. Of course, I just mentioned the line dancing, but there's a lot of other things that are happening that day. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I was just saying they have something going on literally every day of the month. And then I think Sunday is their big day, May 30th. So.
You know what I'm really excited about that I was just reading? They have sewing patches on site, and it's so hard to find good women rider patches that aren't like, I'm a girl rider. Hello, I'm a girl rider. Are you a girl rider? And like, so I'm really excited to see the variety that they have because it's a woman-based, event. So that would be really cool if they had some cool girl patches.
I might just have to get me some of those as well.
Yeah.
And they've got raffles and stuff. I mean, I used to have a cat named Raffles. Okay, see, that's the only reason I said that, is I knew I'd get a giggle out of you.
I love cats.
Everybody loves a good dad joke.
Yeah. I had a dog named Chunks, but that's a whole other story.
I have a cat that's chunky, so I get it.
Is his name Raffle?
It's not, but it's Maximus, which is very fitting.
Okay, I was about to say, if you don't tell me the cat's name, I'm going to be very upset. I need to know about this cat.
So are we going to make plans to go to this? DB, can you make it May 30th with us to this? Not far from home.
No, it's really, really close to it's relatively close to the house.
Yeah, so can we look forward to you attending this one, maybe? Can we get a maybe?
A maybe, yes.
A maybe.
Yes, we'll do a maybe for
I
right now.
have to go because I have to do Angela's makeup, apparently.
That's right. And I might need some dancers as well to help me.
Oh, Lord.
If there's anyone that you'd like volunteer to learn how to do this on stage with me to do it, that would be great.
Oh, don't look at me.
No.
I have tried to line dance. I can't do it.
I've never learned to line dance. I would love to.
Two left feet or something. I mean, I can dance. I like to dance. But when it comes to line dancing, no, it's horrible.
You can do other dancing. I actually prefer a lot of different types of dancing, so I'm all for it. Just get out there and shake your thing. So that's what it's all about. If you guys aren't having fun, I'm definitely not having fun.
So. All right, so I can do the hokey pokey in the corner? Yes. Perfect.
I've actually done the hokey pokey to a song that's like not the hokey pokey, but I've done the dance. And people are always looking at me like, what are you doing? Like, hey, you can use this dance anytime.
These outfits you're popping on the screen in front of us, these outfits that you wear are very, very nice.
Oh, thank you. I can't see what you're looking at, so
we've got a black corset with it kind of has like a peacock feather around it. There's a few of them. Black leather, looks little like sequins. Is that sequences? Brawl on it. Like there's some really good outfits. Like.
I'm looking at the photographs. I'm thinking she can pull Rosie the Riveter off.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
I do like my sequins, though.
Wait,
can I give Rosie a little bit of flair?
Bedazzle her.
I love that. It's very like burlesque almost. Like very like classy, but like lots of feathers and
it's
a corset. And fun. I love it.
It's fun. As my husband says, I leave sparkles everywhere I go.
That's why DB's been so quiet over there.
Not to be disrespectful or anything like that, but I haven't noticed any outfit yet. Just to let you know. I've noticed a lot of other things, just haven't noticed any outfits. Sorry. Not to be disrespectful.
He was paying attention to the guitar on the corner. He's like, that's a nice guitar.
You mean you don't like my boots? You don't like my boots or my shoes?
He didn't see boots.
I see something close to the pronunciation of boots. It just wasn't boots. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm a dude. I'm so rude. I apologize. I really do. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
They're meant for walking,
Women still do like compliments. We do like that.
Absolutely.
I mean, we do like that.
Just to let you know, if one of my buddies was here, he would say that is my future ex-wife right there. I wouldn't do that for a heartbeat, and that is the ultimate compliment when it comes from him.
Right?
Oh wow!
My dad taught me it's always safe. Fun fact, guys who are listening, it is always safe to compliment a woman's shoes. Always. You can always go for the shoe, even if you're not even looking at her shoes.
Okay, but do women actually believe that? Okay, I mean, do they believe that guys...
I mean, I like just being told that I'm pretty. But
it depends. I guess it depends on what shoes. If we just threw on a pair, we're like, yeah, he's just hitting on us. Other days, we're like, oh, these are really nice. Thank you. Also, too. So... Just depends, I guess.
This past weekend, you picked up a new pair of boots.
Oh my gosh, and they make me feel like a badass. They really do.
Describe them.
There for a second, I thought he was going to say you just picked up a new dude. Yeah. I was like, what? What kind of weekend was this?
No, wait, Mom and Dad are breaking up?
No, they're just a pair of Harley Davidson boots. They're brown. They come up, they come up to right about my knees. Like, they are just,
nice.
Oh my God, they're so nice. Like, you put on a pair of nice boots or nice shoes, and you do. Like, your shoes will make you feel like a badass.
You transform.
Exactly. Like, you can be anything you want to be in a pair of nice shoes or boots.
I just like to announce that we have a new record for how late Joe the Welder can be.
Well,
You're just done reading.
yeah. He just told you what he thinks you're number one there.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Now, DB.
Yes.
Has a pair of shoes ever made you just feel... That's got to be a woman thing, or am I only the one? In other words, I mean, can you put on a pair of shoes or boots or anything, and it just makes you feel?
It does not make I feel pretty. No. The boots has nothing to do. No, absolutely not.
Well,
they got to be comfortable and serve a purpose. That's the only reason why I buy shoes.
Listen, you got to understand. Fester has a pair of Harley riding boots, right?
Yeah.
His riding boots. The soles are literally, they're not even attached to the boot no more. Like they're like this. Like, if anybody can see this. So I'm like,
they're attached at the toes. Okay.
I said, let's buy you a new pair of boots. He was like, no, I'm going to take them to a, what'd you call it?
Cobbler?
Boot repair shop and have them repaired.
Steven, how old are these boots? And he's like, no, but those are still good boots. He refuses to buy a new pair of boots. He's like, they'll fix them. I'm like,
they're getting broke in. That's
exactly what he said.
I mean,
we aren't like that. He told me. He said
you wouldn't give up an old friend. You wouldn't give away an old friend. Their boots are for guys. Boots are like an old friend.
Okay, well, boots for girls are like a new friend. Like shoes in general. So don't yell at us.
You can never have enough friends.
Exactly.
True.
So, but. We just got Joe Welder. Joe the Welder just popped in.
Welcome to the show, Joe.
How you doing?
Hey, Joe.
I'm not doing well.
Joe, how you doing, Joe?
Working and stupid bike. I couldn't get the seat on. I'm behind you now. I can do anything else. I couldn't get the seat on.
So were you getting frustrated?
Frustrated ain't the word. I was ready to blow it up or shoot it or something. How you doing, Captain Dave?
All is well, brother. All is well.
Rum for me and me crew, brother.
I extra rum rations for me mates, eh? Absolutely.
Back to this event. Yes.
And I do, Angela, I want to ask her, okay, now you said it's kind of like female Leonard Skinner. Is that where you've got your inspiration, or what made you decide that I want to get up on stage in front of hundreds or thousands of people and sing?
Yeah, I've always been singing since I could remember. At least that's what my parents have told me too. Is that I literally would move with the spoon hitting the side of a coffee cup. I just love music. Music and I are attached. So I've been singing for a long time, and I finally, I have different influences, but I have to say I'm a rocker at heart with a little bit of country southern flair thrown in. That's how I would describe myself. And I like to get a little bit crazy, so I move a lot, which people tell me I've become like the Tasmanian devil, so to speak, when I finally let loose. So it doesn't take me a whole lot to let loose on stage. Let's put it that way.
That's a good thing though, because I go to some shows. I do a lot of like metal shows and stuff, and sometimes you see them on stage and they look like those 50s bands where they all just stand there. And that's part of a good show is they move around and they're active and they're interacting, and that's what's a good show. So it's never a bad thing when you move around on stage.
I still remember one time, though, they had to put up barricades, and it wasn't for people getting to the stage. It was from me getting to the people by flying over.
How many chicken wire stages did you play for?
I missed the question. I'm sorry. What was that again?
Chicken wire stages have you played on?
Oh, there's been several. Some of them, I'm from, well, not originally from, but I live in Atlanta, in Georgia. So I've done a couple honky tonks with chicken wire surrounding me. A couple big fights broke out in mid-show, but you just keep going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to drink out of red Solo cups in them kind of bars.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, I love it. I have to say, music is my life, and I'm always wanting to put on a good show and, feel other people's energy and give it back to them just the same.
So do you have a lineup or like a website or something of other places you'll be performing at?
Yeah. Well, given with the whole COVID situation going on, things have been a little slow in the music industry for some people. So I'm just starting to get back into it again, where people are starting to get on my calendar. So yeah, if you go to my website, it's Angela Rain, REIGN.com.
All right. Oh, easy enough.
Yeah.
I give it to anybody that can. I love performers. I can't do it. I get stage fright. I could do a TV interview.
Now, Mama
and it was
Dukes
horrible.
will sit there and say that she can't sing. But if you turn on, if you're in the car and Harper Valley PTA comes on, she can sing it, and she can sing it very well. But she just doesn't think that she can sing. But she can't get up on stage and do any of that stuff.
No. I get it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. We did a TV interview, and it wasn't even live. It was recorded, and I was good till the lights came on. Then I was went into full sweat, and I'm like, okay, cut right now, cut. Let's start over. I couldn't do it. I'm like, I give it to people. I can't do it.
I love being on stage and everything. I cannot sing. I can perform for any other way, but I cannot sing. And if anybody, my friends will be like, let's go do karaoke. I'm like, absolutely not. No.
I personally do not think I can sing at all. Do I sing? Yes. Do I love to sing? Yes. But, no. I could never do what you do. I give it to anybody that can do that. Stage fright kicks in so bad. Look, just the thought of it's making me sweat. No.
Just the thought of it makes me sweat too, but I just love, once you hit that stage, it just kind of takes over. It becomes out of body sort of experience.
Well, we are definitely putting this on the calendar, and it's not far from home. So the last two events we've went to, Georgia and Panama City Beach. So we can definitely make it to this one, May 30th.
Awesome.
And we're going to drag DB with us.
Get your dancing boots on then. I'll be expecting it.
We're going to bust DB's cherry, huh?
Yeah, yes, that's what I said. We're going to.
Oh, did you have to say that, man? I'm going to eat.
Yeah. We're going to get him to one of these events, something. Look, he's
DB has been a sheltered child, okay? I mean,
oh, poor
You're going to
DB.
hook him up with me?
Sheltered child, sheltered his entire life. Adult life, yes. There's so many questions you can ask DB. Have you been? Nope. Have you ever? Nope. Okay. So we are. This is innocent. This is not one of the other ones we're trying to drag you to.
Well, we've told you we still got to take you to a strip club sometime or another. But I mean, this one
I
here
wanna go on that
is
trip.
completely tame.
Yeah, even better. Let's go on Swingin' Richards.
Dave, are you still on the line?
Yeah, I was actually just looking at the beautiful article about the Central Florida Cannabis Fest that you pulled off so beautifully there, Mama Dukes.
Oh, it turned out so nice. I'm so excited. We're already working on the next one. We have thank you. Thank you for everybody that attended, everybody that helped. It turned out great. Super excited about it. I just seen it in the magazine. I guess this is more of my performance thing because I seen it in the magazine and I was all excited about it.
It was a great day. Yeah, I was there. It was great.
Yes, it turned out really good. I think everybody had a good time. Our vendors was happy. Our music was amazing. It was really nice. So
It was an awesome musical
ready
lineup there.
for the next one. Yes.
But we're going to have to check out Angela because there's always the next time. And
Oh, I've got a music. Look, hey, I got a list. I'm we got a few more events coming on. So, are you where you're out of? Where, Georgia? Is that where you said you?
Yeah,
were from,
I'm out
Angela?
of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's not too far. She could make it down for one of our events.
no, absolutely.
I'm in.
So,
You'll know us when we get there, Angela. I'm going to be the thorn between two roses.
Well, I was telling her we have to go there early for the day that she's performing because she said she wouldn't do a Rosie the Riveter outfit. I said I would do her makeup for her. If she wants to do a Rosie.
Yeah.
Our other Rose?
I love that.
No, Angela.
You're going to do it, Angela? Thank you so much.
I'm going to do Angela's makeup.
That's awesome. See what happens when you're late? You miss everything.
So, this is, again, Sunday, May 30th at Crystal Harley-Davidson in Homosassa, Florida.
That is correct.
1 mile
Rosie the Riveter.
Yes, awesome.
Third annual ride. Now, you're performing when they get back, or do you have any idea, Angela? In other words,
yeah, I was told somewhere between 12 and 3. So I'll be there.
Kind of a...
Okay, so they're holding you until the ride gets back, because
I think so.
Rides typically don't always go as planned and according from that standpoint. So that's probably why they've given you that window there.
I'll be ready.
Okay.
I know you
awesome.
will.
What are you gonna play? That's what I want to know.
Oh, do you have any requests?
Let's see.
Geez, wow.
So, other than Leonard Skinner, what else?
Oh, I have, I play a little bit of everything, but, some of my favorites are, I like to mix a couple of things together. Like, I heard that some people like a little bit of metal thrown in, so I actually blend a couple of songs together, a rock song with a metal song, and we bring it together. But I'll let that one be a surprise.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm very excited now.
Yeah. So, and a little bit of country, I throw that in as well. I like country, and country's been part of my background as well. So I throw in a few hard hitting country songs. I guess you would call it. Unfortunately, I'm not the sweet country girl type. I don't think it fits who I am, unfortunately.
So it's more gunpowder and lead, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Gunpowder and lead, that's my jam.
Now, it looked like the cover or something just popped up on the screen, and did it say Reckless Kind?
Yeah, so Reckless Kind was one of my albums I released a couple of years ago, and that's actually the song that is for that album, and it's a little bit of rock mixed in with a little bit of country in there as well for that one. But it's definitely my personality. I am a little reckless. My family all says I'm a little reckless, but hey, it worked to my advantage.
It's not a bad thing, Fester.
Well, it certainly sounds like there should be a little bit of everything for everybody there. Yes. In other words, if you're throwing in a little bit of rock, a little bit of metal, a little bit of country, in other words, if you're looking at your calendar and deciding what am I going to do on the 30th of May, looks like Crystal
is the place to be.
Harley Davidson, yep.
It's a rich musical bouillabaisse.
Say that again, Dave.
It's a what?
A bouillabaisse.
It's a rich musical bouillabaisse of goodness.
This is Chef Ramsay here. Okay.
I'm hungry. Did you have to do that?
Right.
That's funny.
Oh.
So if you guys haven't gotten it yet, make sure you get out and pick up May's edition of Born to Ride Radio.
Born to Ride magazine?
Born to Ride magazine. Sorry, the radio.
Pick up the radio.
Yeah, pick up the radio too while you're at it. It says this month we honor women who ride Mom and Memorial Day edition. So
it's also Motorcycle Awareness Month.
It is. Yes, it is.
Think motorcycles, everyone. Think motorcycles.
Yep. It's also Memorial Day.
Gas pump near you.
Yeah. Yes, there's a lot in the magazine, though. A lot. We have.
Yeah.
I know the month between here and June, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's packed full of goodness, I'm telling you.
Yep. A lot of things opening up, a lot of things coming back to normal, looking forward to it, absolutely. Angela, I want to thank you so much for being part of Born to Ride Radio this evening. Look forward to seeing you here in Florida on May 30th.
Thank you so much, you guys, for having me. It was fun, and you guys are fun, and I can't wait to meet you guys in person.
Absolutely.
We
Sounds
will
like
see
a
you on the
blast.
30th.
We'll bring you some FTW wear.
Have a great evening.
Thank you.
You guys. Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, we are coming up on the last couple minutes of the show. Joe, do you got anything, from FTW news-wise?
I spoke with Ron today for a while. We got a lot that we're planning on for Motorfest.
July 24th.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have some surprises for you. Stuff they haven't seen in a long time or ever. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be real fun. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, I got a call the other day from Fester, and he's talking about. I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Trying to see where we're going to put this burnout pit." I'm thinking, "Is Boss with you? Does he know this is going on?" I mean, I know you. So, I love a burnout pit. That's like my favorite part of any show.
I like a well placed burnout pit when you can escape it.
I don't care where it's placed as long as they have one.
Burnout pit where you strap men down and raise it up above the crowd.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And when you burn the board up or blow your tire out, we'll brandy the board.
Well, that works for the motorcycles, but we're going to be doing car burnouts also.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a welder. Hello?
Okay.
I am a welder.
Oh, wow.
But, I'm just looking forward to this whole summer. It's going to be fantastic. There's a lot of stuff coming down the pike, man.
Yep.
New adventures and all that,
Any last minutes things you want to spring on us, Dave?
Hey, everybody, rush out in a blind frenzy and get Born to Ride's May edition. It's out now. You can see the beautiful issue that is right there in the studio. But also go online to borntoride.com. You can see the whole magazine right there in a digital form right before your bloodshot peepers.
Absolutely. And if Debbie was here, she would tell you where you could go to get a subscription, because I know she always plugs that whenever she's in the studio. In other words, you may not always be able to get out to your local bike shop and pick it up,
But you can get it delivered to your front door.
Absolutely. And I'm assuming
she will tell you where to go.
Yep. I'm going to assume it's borntoride.com, but that might,
good assumption.
Yeah, but that's don't trust me on that.
We're Sherlock Holmes over here.
Isn't it subscribe? I think it's like subscribe. This is
I
bad.
don't remember.
We just know she pushes it. We don't even pay attention to that part.
Well, but
Sorry, Debbie.
that's her one job. Okay, that's what she does. Okay.
Next week now.
I did want to real quick thank. We have an ad in here, FTW Customs, and we had the beautiful Lucy in it this month. And if you happen to be a girl who wants to be in an FTW ad, you can reach out to me, and we'll put you in, because we're always looking for women riders and stuff like that to be in our ads.
And how do they contact you, Skylar?
You can contact me directly through Facebook, Skylar Calico, and just go ahead and shoot me a message and be like, hey, I want to be in the FTW ad. So, or FTW Customs, we just built a Facebook page.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm also a female-based company. We're pushing that. Because women can do everything a man can do. I believe that in all my heart. And we're going to prove it so.
Joe's going to be my new best friend. I have an ideal.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Thanks again, Dave, for joining and being part of Born to Ride Radio. Have a great evening.
Thanks, you do as well. And everybody, be safe out there.
Thanks so much.
See you later.
Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. And as we always end the show, I want everyone to be safe. Keep it in between the ditches. Take care. Look out for everyone else. And until next Thursday,
think motorcycles.
That's right.
Born to ride. Born to ride.
If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Yeah, I have to say, Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales in the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials, it's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.
This is the Boss Hogg Radio Network. 1170 AM WKFL Bushnell. 1330 AM WWAB Lakeland Plant City. 1360 AM WHNR Cypress Gardens Winter Haven. And 1390 AM and 107.5 FM WAVP and W298BU